Hello? Pause this match real quick. Son of a bitch. Hello? Can you hear me, 702? Or am I not coming through for you either? Gumble, gumble, gumble. Gumble, 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 gumble. Gumble. Gumble, 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 gumble. Please respond. Gumble, gumble, gumble. Gumble. Gumble, gumble, gumble. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Gumble? Gumble, 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 gumble. You can hear me right now. That's because I'm sending a message to Gumble so I can hear myself back. I was testing. I didn't know you could hear me sending messages. Gumble, 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 gumble. I'll just try to keep the mic positioned in this exact spot then. As this match gets underway, my friends, kicking off Reality Wrestling edition at number 4. If I just stop talking for 2 minutes all of a sudden, then let me know so I can try and reposition it. Gonna have to buy a new fucking mic, even though I have no money at all. Rip and peaks, never forget. Piece of shit. This is a really old mic, though. As this fight early on spill into the outside. Russell Pontarelli ramming Nelson Jr. into the steel barricade. 702, why aren't you in? Why everybody who should be in school is here? Is there no school today or something? Oh, and rammed face first right into the steel post goes the money major. As Nelson Jr. lifts him up to his feet, going to try to help him back into the ring. And a count of 7 here by Slappy. Like I said, Nelson with a matchup coming his way this Sunday. This Sunday, no holds barred against his foe, Jaquan Shea. Russell Pontarelli's had a month off, looking to return with a big victory. It's 4-day. Oh! Isn't it Martin Luther King Day? Oh! Planted face first with that wheelbarrow, but Russell Pontarelli quickly back to his feet with a drop toe hold. Russell Pontarelli now going to look to pick apart that elbow and shoulder, it seems. Nelson Jr. got to look out for Russell's bank statement, that brutal double knee backbreaker into a crossface, which he's used a number of times. I believe he used that to tap out Shanaz Andoni towards the start of the season. Nelson Jr., of course, returning to CMV only at the top of this month. Covering himself up as a mystery competitor in order to get close to Jaquan Shea and Oliver Smith and Adam Adams and attack all 3 of them. Of course, Junior was here last season for a good while. Competed in the Slick B Memorial Battle Royal match at Ascendance 4. What up, Hellish? My mic seems to be messing up a little bit tonight. Oh, lost in the woods. We'll call that the money shot. Boot right to the side of the head. Hooks the leg. Could this be all for Nelson Jr.? Slappy counts the pin, but just a 2 count. I said, you don't know, Echo. Maybe Ryan Kent's father, spent a little bit of time in Spain. You don't know what he was doing over there, And I was curious to know what you thought of Russell Pontarelli with his eyes. Looks like he just snorted a big old line of cocaine. As I believe Nelson just countered the bank statement, locking in oh shit! Nelson Jr. going for that chicken wing gut buster, and Russell Pontarelli shooting for his fin again. Back and forth this match goes. Good Lord. Lateral press now by NJ. RNJ. Just a 2 count. Stomp down the lower spine. Nelson Jr. wanting to keep Russell Pontarelli grounded. Coke is good for the soul. Did you see the height that Nelson Jr. got on that? My goodness. Remember the match is still to come. And that guy's up next. Big Duke Briggs teams with Bryce Hurt. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit, gonna bring him to the bank, baby. Could that be enough for Russell Pontarelli to get a big old victory? Lateral press. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Up next, Big Duke Briggs teams with Bryce Hurt to battle Alex Taylor and Lance Griffin. Tonight, we're also going to see the official tag team debut of Azrael and Sean Kent as they look to burst into the division with a victory over the New Gods, Mike Crimson and Sebastian Frost. At our main event, Dmitry Nurmagomedov going to go head-to-head with Kaiva after what happened last night on Thursday Night Genesis between the two. Yeah, 2 people need to be talking in the chat, actively in order for you to plant the bomb. Rip in peace. Nelson Jr. with a sweet-looking bulldog out of the corner there. Nobody cares about the Saints. Please don't, because I know he's gonna literally put the Saints versus Bringers of Despair right away. Literally just a 2 count. Russell Pontarelli with a stomp down into the lower spine. Jawbreaker gonna stagger Pontarelli. Nelson Jr. horribly missing that lariat attempt, I should say. The Saints is a team that Cop overpushed. Well, first of all, Echo made them in the likeness of the Boondock Saints, literally. And then Cop pushed them to the moon and just booked the Saints versus Bringers of Despair pretty much at every single pay-per-view last season. Over and 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 over again. Stomp down onto the face. Oh, nice drop kick. Double boots right to the temple. European uppercut staggers Pontarelli. Nelson Jr. Look at that beautiful swinging neck breaker. The height he got on that jump as well. Lateral press. One. Just a one count for Nelson. What up, Trouble? These nets got him. Oh, Nelson Jr. looking to bring the super kick party. Oh, and there's what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen. The bank statement from Russell Pontarelli. Double knees to the spine, transitioning into the crossface. Will Nelson Jr. be forced to submit? He does! Nelson Jr. forced to tap out to the bank statement, and Russell Pontarelli with a big win upon his return after a very back-and-forth matchup to kick off Reality Wrestling edition number 4. What a win for the true money major as he forces Nelson Jr. to tap out. It has not been a joyous return for Nelson Jr., ladies and gentlemen. He has been unable to pick up a victory since coming back to CMV. Could that change this Sunday when he battles Jaquan Shea in a no-holds-barred match? Jaquan Shea's momentum not exactly great in and of itself. We'll just have to wait and see, but Russell Pontarelli looks like there might be bright things in the future of this kid. Money, 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 money. There's the finish after a double knee backbreaker, just whipping right over to that wicked crossface. And Nelson Jr. is forced to submit. Damn, Echo, you suck, bro. Costing people that money, fam. And I believe that Nelson Jr. is going to be given a tip here as Russell Pontarelli pulls that $1 bill out of his asshole. Nelson Jr. getting a taste of the good life. A dollar bill shoved right in his mouth. As we head into our next matchup of the night, Big Duke Briggs going to be taking on going to be teaming up with Bryce Hurt, I should say, to take on Alex Taylor and Lance Griffin. Big Duke Briggs revealing himself as the mystery man at Milestone after his victory over Andrew Briggs. He's revealing himself as the man who's been tormenting his brother for the entirety of the past month. Now officially signed to the Genesis roster. Going to team with Bryce Hurt, who had a little change of attitude last night on Genesis. Out and taunting the fans, saying, from now on, I'm taking everything back. I'm doing nothing for you and everything for me. I'm going to get so much heat, I'm going to burn brighter than the sun and scorch anyone who comes even close to me. These two can work together to get a win over Alex Taylor and Lance Griffin, two newcomers still going to cement themselves as a serious threat on Thursday nights. Alex Taylor just getting a victory on the live event last night, though, over Jace of the Misfits. See if he can carry that momentum into this one. Help he and out. Top of the morning to you, Bullet Wrestling. Welcome to the stream, my friend. This is CMV Reality Wrestling. I hope you enjoy watching. If you choose to stick around, are like I kind of compare it to WWE's main event or Superstars. Our main shows are Monday Night Fusion and Thursday Night Genesis. We just had that last night, obviously. This Sunday, going to be our next pay-per-view, Point Break, an absolutely stacked card from top to bottom. If you would like your call on the show, all you got to do is hit !CMV in the chat. !join. You get a link to our website and all that good stuff. Hellish. Hellish gonna let us all die. Rip in peace. Wait till the final 2 seconds. Nice. Nice. Is it always 3? Whew. You guessed it. Huh. And Strobel. And Strobel is still lead. Look at this mod in the chat spamming. What a fucking pleb. Ban yourself, Echo, please. Get this scrub out of here. Here we go. Second matchup of the morning. Reality Wrasslin edition number 4 tag team action coming our way. Immediately following this, some more tag team action as Azrael and Sean Kent look to officially explode in the tag team division, taking on the New Gods. Big Duke Briggs, the very first ever Fusion Tag Team Champion. Many might forget that, alongside old Buzzsaw Jack early this year. Purgatory defeating Quantum and Ryan Kent to get that prestigious honor of holding those titles. They lost it at Ascendance in that Turmoil matchup. Duke Briggs just... He liked to shave his head back then, you know? He just liked to have that look. You suck, Echo. Quantum. Omega Z, Blizzard. Omega Lee. And here comes Bryce Hurt now, a new attitude about him, saying he's no longer for the fans, he's only for himself. Got one win under his belt last week, and he thinks he's the biggest guy on campus now, the big dog. Turning his back on the CMV universe. And there's team number 1. See if those two egos can coexist to take on this man, Alex Taylor, and his tag team partner still to come out, Lance Griffin. DSDT. You should bring him back, repackaged as D'Angelo Saints Daniels. Or one of them is D'Angelo Saint. The other one, Daniel Saint. And last but not least, the high flyer of this matchup. We haven't seen a whole lot of. He's only had one match thus far in his CMV career. His debut, he, I believe, lost to... Who was that? Elijah Stewart, I think it was, towards the top of the month. Try to bounce back here with the help of Alex Taylor. Echo, I don't know how I feel about you not laughing at my Saints joke there. A little bit upset, to be honest. Certainly a unique looking competitor here in CMV. And we know Alex Taylor is a big Duo Maxwell fan. I'm gonna just keep that back tattoo warm for him while he's on the shelf. Here we go. Excuse me. Literally woke up and just got right on. It's going to be Big Duke Briggs and Alex Taylor kicking things off here. Alex Taylor is a light heavyweight on Genesis, qualifies for the title, but is a bigger man, most definitely in stature. Lance Griffin, however, a much smaller competitor, one of the smallest, not only on Genesis and all of CMV, though I think the honor of the smallest goes to King Matt, who's got that light heavyweight championship match this Sunday, challenging Nikolai Ivanovic at Point Break. That kind of botched frog splash right there a little bit. Looks like his knee went right into his dick. As now he had a half camel clutch, the knee digging into the lower spine. Gonna break free as Big Duke goes for a hook, Irish whip off the ropes, rebounds, and a nice little single leg drop kick. And now Alex Taylor's freaking out. He's going to reversal fest, am I right? Partying hard. Ooh, what a kick to the spine. It takes him down with an elbow. That's Lance Griffin man, Lance Griffin is very short. He always takes me off guard. I thought he was a bigger guy when he first debuted. Big Duke Briggs, certainly a powerhouse. Ooh, whatever Duke was going for there, though, we're not going to find out. Alex Taylor, not letting it happen. Gonna moonwalk us over to make the tag to Bryce Hurt now. More of a leveled playing field between these two. Bryce Hurt, also a light heavyweight. Got knocked out in the first round of the light heavyweight championship tournament by his rival Kaiva, who's in tonight's main event, battling Dmitry Nurmagomedov. Jawbreaker there, gonna stagger. Oh boy, Bryce, and now Alex Taylor looking for a package pile driver, perhaps, but Bryce Hurt gonna shut that down. And a short arm clothesline to save himself from sure defeat. As now we get a leg drop down onto the knee, doing some damage. Going to make sure that Alex Taylor ain't flying every which way, as Bryce Hurt going to finish things off early here. Oh, what's it calls this? The 9-inch nail. As he just whips Taylor through the ropes and plants him head first into the canvas. He's taking too much time, though, taunting there. Not really taunting, but just sitting there instead of going for the pin. 1, 2... And that's going to allow Taylor enough to power out there on his own. Rip. Did the chat die, or is just no one talking? Or am I not talking anymore? Am I dead? What's happening? I'm going to kill myself. Rip CMV, never forget. You're going to get some... Oh, shit! Double jumping cutter there by Taylor and Griffin. That was sexy as hell. Barely ever see that move. I forgot it was in the game for a minute. Oh, and look at that. Lance Griffin showing off that athleticism as he takes him high with that head scissors, and a fish drop going to connect straight to his face. As he ties him up now in the head scissors, couple of elbows raining down hard on the top of that head. I'm going to have to get a new mic before Point Break. Fucking off myself. Gonna have to find a cheap one on Amazon or something. Rip, 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 rip. European uppercut, grabs one of that. Oh, my hat is on the ground over there for some reason. Rip. Who did that? Oh, and a cannonball senton by Lance Griffin, using his own body as a weapon there. Launching himself. The world does revolve around me. Tornado DDT by Bryce Hurt, trying to keep himself alive. Going to look to make that tag to Duke Briggs now, and he does. Let's see what the big man can do. Oh, Bryce Hurt's not done yet. Kicking Lance Griffin back down to the canvas. Jeez. Up next, the official tag team now, Azrael and Sean Kent, after their victory on Reality Wrestling last week, decided they worked well together. They debut in the Division tonight. Going to be a win over the New Gods, Mike Crimson, Sebastian Frost returning. The main event still to come, Dimitri Never Giving Off and Kaiva going to collide, as Duke Briggs broke out of whatever Lance Griffin was looking for there in the fireman's carry position. Oh, shit! The Gourd Buster GTS by Lance Griffin. 1, 2. Oh my god, that voice crack. I'm going to kill myself. What was that? Dashing. Oh, I'm still a maturing man. You know, it's not my fault. No! I think the pin count gives it more like, you know, more, oh yeah, you know, more pizzazz when my voice, oh no, I'm going to kill myself, rip. That was terrible. That was the worst. That was the worst voice crack in the history. Alvis would be proud of that one. Might have to send him the clip of that voice crack right there. Duke Briggs, though, not lying down for the defeat off that Gourdbuster GTS. Big old forearm smash. Griffin not backing down, though. As we get a sit outside slam into the pin. 1, just a 1 count. Big Duke having none of it. Oh, and Lance Griffin again. He might go flying up into the rafters, though. Oh, there we go. And those ribs hurting. Duke Briggs clutching. Lance Griffin on a roll right now. Bryce Hurt barely able to keep himself up. Having to hold on to the ropes. Look at Duke Briggs won't stop moving. Lance Griffin's like, fucking stay still, you bitch. As he backs into the corner. What the hell is Griffin looking for here? The little man with a big, oh no, calf kick out of the corner. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. No, damn. Duke Briggs very resilient tonight. Alex Taylor dispatching of Bryce Hurt. Duke Briggs just absorbing all these blows to the head like they ain't no thing but a chicken wing. They ain't phasing him. Now hammering away at the back of Lance's head here. Big Duke with a crack to the jaw. We've seen him hit this before. That back suplex sit-out power bomb. 1, 2. Oh. Well, lucky for Lance Griffin, that was right in his corner. So Alex Taylor, to break it up, he also kicked Slappy right in the fucking head. Big Duke Briggs, though, gonna look to bring this match to an end, just like he defeated Andrew Briggs at Milestone with a choke slam all the way from hell. Making sure there ain't no rope break shenanigans. Drags him closer to Alex Taylor, though. That wasn't very smart. 1, 2, and Alex Taylor makes the save as Bryce Hurt doesn't even get in to try to help out Duke. Get a tag to Bryce. Duke says, fine, you get the fuck in here and do something. Bryce Hurt is looking at the down Lance Griffin, not sure how he wants to proceed. Gonna get tripped up there. Lance Griffin looking for a very needed tag out. And here comes the fresh Alex now. Lance Griffin with a kiki little kick to the thigh. Or cheeky. Now Alex Taylor out to the ring apron. Changes his mind, though. Decides he doesn't want to take a risk like that just now. Action roll and a tag. That was sexy. Here comes Big Duke Briggs into the ring once again. Duke didn't have a whole lot of time to rest there. Just the marshmallows? You don't like the frosted part? Come on. Echo, you're not a real man. I know that Alex Taylor might have just been fucking knocked in another dimension with that flying shoulder tackle by Duke there. My goodness. Jawbreaker staggers the big man Alex Taylor with a float over DDT. And Briggs' head has taken a whole lot of damage in this match. That Gourd Buster GTS, that calf kick out of the corner. Now a moon stomp, mushroom stomp, I should say, by Taylor. 1, 2, 3. And that's enough to get his team the victory. Had to mute my mic there for a second. That was a nasty cough. Alex Taylor and Lance Griffin walking out with the victory after a hard-fought battle here in this tag team matchup. Could say that Lance Griffin did the majority of the work wearing down Big Duke Briggs. But this move right here, this cord buster GTS, and then after that, a calf kick out of the corner. And Bryce Hart, towards the end of that match, just said, fuck it. Didn't try to get in to help Duke Briggs at all. And here's the finish. Double boots come crashing down onto the chest. You just got this game, ladies, man. Ladies, ma'am, I should say. I don't really like it, to be honest. I think it's a pile of steaming garbage with all the fucking bugs and glitches and stupid ass shit. The gameplay is alright when you get down to it. I enjoy my own personal universe mode when I can just play it with like the in-game guys, but it's not great. But you know what is great? A victory for Alex Taylor and Lance Griffin. The Point Break card will either be up later tonight or early tomorrow. One or the other. If you're not a member of our website, you want to see that Point Break card, you want to get your votes in, join the predictions contest, have a chance to book some matches. Hey, why don't you check it out? Exclamation point CMV, exclamation point join to get a link. As we move into our co-main event of the evening, of course, still to come in the main event, Dmitry Nurmagomedov and Kyla going to come head-to-head after what happened last night on Genesis between the two. But first, Fusion's newest team, and Azrael and Sean Kent agreeing to form an official team earlier this week on a Monday Night Fusion. Azrael calling out Sean Kent and saying, I think we'd make a great pairing. And after that victory they got last week on Reality Wrestling, I said during the match they were working very, very well together, and they could be formidable actual tag team in the division if they decided to pair up. And I guess Azrael may be hearing my words, my admiration, and deciding to follow through with that. So now they look to explode into the division, onto the rankings, and a victory over Crimson and Sebastian Frost, former #1 contenders of the titles, would certainly do them some good. Mike Crimson actually in action for the first time since Milestone. Remember, he was put out of action on the a couple of weeks after that attack at the hands of Schmitty and James. Reese Matthews, though, still out of action. He's still not clear to compete, but Frost was never injured in his match. He did take that loss to Schmitty on last week's Fusion. And we do know that this Sunday, the leader of the New Gods, Paul Devine, will come head-to-head with the greatest professional wrestler on the planet today, the quote-unquote true United States champion, Schmitty. Whew, I think I'm coming down with a cold. Got a little bit of a cough. Got a little bit of a cough going on. Bum, boom, boom. Bam, 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 bam. Echo has no faith. You have no faith here, you're just a big Azrael fan. Former 2-time CMV International Champion, baby. Now looking to capture that tag team goal on the hunt. Imagine if Sean Kent could capture the one title that his brother has not held yet. Of course, the legendary Ryan Kent of Genesis, a Grand Slam champion. The only 2 titles that held is Championship and the Fusion Tag Team titles. You need to change your face, Echo. Bitch just got fucking punked out. And your new punk out champion. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get right into the news. And here they come, making their entrance together. Azrael and Sean Kent working very well together, like a well-oiled machine last week, to get a victory over Oliver Smith and Crow. Let's see how they fare against an actual tag team, though, who have real chemistry between them and the New Gods. And here's a tweet. Our first and perhaps only tweet of the night here on Reality Wrestling from Jay Davis, who says, Goody is the ideal definition of true brute strength. So, Heyman, tell your malnourished cow, Bison, that a new beast is running Genesis. Damn. Some savagery there. We saw the debut of Guri last night on that live event when he picked up his debut victory over John Bateman. Bison goes head-to-head with Sean's brother, Ryan Kent, this Sunday at Point Break in a #1 contenders match for the CMV Alpha World Championship. These two men, former contenders for the Fusion Tag Team titles, they were actually voted in by the CMV Universe for a shot at the belts at CyberSlam. So they got the support of the CMV Universe behind them. Will that be enough to take down the team of Agile and Sean Kent here tonight, though? We're going to find out as Slappy rings that bell. And Crimson right out of the gate. Excited to be back on the ring after 2 weeks on the shelf. With a deep arm drag and then a DDT off the kneeling position. New Gods, even beyond Mike Crimson being put on the shelf, they have not been doing well lately. They took that loss to Desolation some weeks back. Of course, they lost that title opportunity to the then champions, the Blood Brothers at CyberSlam. So they're going to try to get themselves up the rankings, but this new team of Agile and Sean Kent not looking to take their first L just yet. Let's get a big old deadlift German suplex there. The strength of the two-time international champion on display. As now he's going to go for the arm. Putting it in position, just going to stop right on the wrist. Perhaps shattering it into pieces. You can see just Crimson wailing out in agony. Instead of coming our main event, Dimitri Nurmagomedov and Kaiva going to battle it out. Elbow drop there by Crimson. Another elbow drop by Crimson. Not letting out. Can we get a third? No, he's had enough. Lifting Agile to his feet. Front headlock. Going to take him for a walk. Put him in the corner looking for a tag out to Sebastian. And he gets it. Pull back attack. Double knees to the spine. Frost not letting up. Puts him back into the opposite corner. Look at this tier work, man. Don't talk about a well-oiled machine. My goodness. Top rope guillotine. That's what this got rocked, man. Like a game of Pong. It just got thrown back and forth between the two. Looking to try to just shake awake right now, though. As he gets cracked with a wicked hook to the jaw. Agile, though, quick to counter. A half Nelson suplex throws him overhead. Plants him face first. Agile saying, I got to get the fuck out of here. Attack to Sean Kent. First, Agile going to get a little bonus hit in, though. Going to try to make Frost a little bit dizzy with this airplane spin over and over, around and around. Putting him down. Sean Kent just waiting patiently. Going to follow that up off the ropes with a lion. So both of these teams, amazing chemistry in this matchup thus far. Back body drop by Frost. Kick to the spine. As if he were a soccer ball. And a kick to the chest. Not allowing Sean Kent to get up another kick to the spine. Jesus, Sebastian. Fucking chill out a second, dude. Now he's beating the shit out of him. Look at this combination by Sean Kent. Spinning back fist and a clothesline to floor him. Mike Crimson's not a stupid man. Jawbreaker there. Backing up Sebastian Frost. Ryan Kent going for a knee jump or perhaps a leg drop bulldog. Something of that sort. And a snapmare. Oh, knife edge chop to the back and then a kick right to the chest. Gonna get a Tag out to Agio, keeping themselves fresh. That's always a great strategy to hold in a tag team matchup. Frequent tags is the name of the game, as Agio going to pick on the leftovers here. That sit out side slam by the Boa. Big asshole. Who's going to go out to the ring apron now. Perhaps looking to show us something phenomenal with the springboard forearm smash. And he got it. That move has cost him a lot of matches, though. Against Randy Borton at Validation, against Chris Andrews recently, a couple of weeks ago on Fusion. He's got to be careful with that. Sebastian Frost, quick to get back to his feet, though. Agio taking him overhead. Samoan driver. Softening up Frost as Agio to the apron again. Another phenomenal forearm. He must have countered Frost's Sig at some point or something. One risk too many, though. Oh, no, changed his mind. GG. Said, nah, never mind. I just hit one. It's okay. Boot to the side of the head. Now going to put him in the corner. Agio and Sean Kent perhaps looking to finish. It's their tag for this. The first time we'll be seeing it. What is this? Sean Kent raised him up into the air. Agio double rebound and big old clothesline takes him down. Into the pin. Slappy turn around. Slappy, 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 slappy. Jesus Christ, man. Mike Crimson able to bring up the pin because Slappy was too distracted with his eyes on Azrael. But Sean Kent looking to keep up the attack. Mike Crimson drops down behind with a reverse DDT, realizing that he is in big trouble right now. Sean Kent, though, not going to allow that to happen. Counter after counter after counter, arm drag after arm drag. Big old forearm smash, and now what's Sean Kent looking for? Spine first into the turnbuckle. And then a cheeky little uppercut, because why not? Sean Kent now looking for that combo again. Spinning back fist. Oh, it's a different combo. With these kicks to the chest, going to finish it off with that soul kick right to the spine. I just cracked a couple of ribs. Sean Kent. Oh, he's going to stall that suplex into one of his own. He has got to make a tag. Oh, I feel hiccups coming on. Oh, shit. Maybe he doesn't need to make a tag. Looking for that big comeback victory. What does he got here? Sit out side slam. Oh, here comes... what's going on? 1, 2. Oh, Sean Kent able to kick out on his own. Agio was there just in case, though. Just in case anything went down. Sean Kent going to help Frost up to his feet. Puts him in the corner again. Hopefully Slappy will see the pin go down this time. Oh, Sean Kent with a cheeky little taunt first. Going to switch positions. Forearm smash. Frost tossed right into the arms of Agio. Hoists him up high. Sean Kent with a double rebound and a big old lariat. Into the pin. Slappy, 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 slappy. Come on. Is there a single tag team move in this game that isn't glitched somehow? It's amazing to me, man. Absolutely amazing to me. There's not a single move in this game, tag team move, that is not glitched somehow or another. And this is giving the new guys a big opportunity to come. Oh, it's going to hit another one. Oh, maybe a regular tag. Sebastian Frost having none of it. He is hurting for certain, though, after 2 of those tag fins. He's going to sunset flip power bomb out of the corner. Not to the pin, though. Going to try to make that tag, and he does to Crimson. That is very much needed right there. Crimson nice and fresh. Just going to stomp away at the back of Azrael's head. The Boa having none of it. Double leg takedown. Frost can't even hold himself up right now. He is very tired. Going to get a tag to Sean Kent. Azrael not done, though. Forearm smash at close range. Here comes Sean Kent. Mike Crimson preoccupied with the distraction cost him. Here comes Sean cutting in from the side. Oh, but Crimson turns around just in time. Caught with a fireman's carry, taking him overhead. Azrael got to get out of the ring right now, though. Watch the refs count. Back rotation suplex by the brother of the legendary Ryan Kent. And a slit of the throat. Sean signaling the end. Gonna go for another one of these deadlift suplexes, but once more countered, stalled into one of his own. Into the pin. Every chance he gets. 1, 2, but just a 2 count still. As Frost gonna show us his big old 18-inch pythons, brother. Mike Crimson looking for that 1916 single underhook DDT, dropping Kent right on top of his noggin. Not even done. Gonna put him in the corner. Immediately the New Gods looking for that much needed victory. Single knee gutbuster from Crimson off the ropes. Goes Frost. Punt kick, that shin right to the temple. There goes Azrael. 1, 2, 3, and the New Gods gonna pick up the win. As Azrael. Oh, you gotta think that Azrael and Sean Kent would have won this tag encounter if not for Slappy refusing to count their tag fins. But nonetheless, that allows the New Gods to come back. Crimson coming in, wreaking havoc. They hit that cheeky gutbuster shin kick combo. And Sean Kent is down for the count as Azrael was getting killed by Frost. Here's the finish. Bam! Shin straight to the temple, right into the pin. And there's Crimson, you see, just knocking the fucking hell out of Azrael. Into that back suplex, but then Azrael just fucking transforms right back up onto the apron. And these two are very excited to finally get a victory. Look at Mike Crimson, he's ecstatic. He's loving it. Tasting victory for the first time in a while. As we move into the final match of the evening, the main event of Reality Wrestling Edition number 4, my friends are going to see Dmitry Nurmagomedov collide with Kaiva. After Dmitry airing his personal grievances in the ring last night on Genesis, saying that Kaiva's been really been grinding his gears backstage these past couple weeks. Apparently a little bit of a tiff between these two behind the scenes. Dmitry Nurmagomedov looking to air the dirty laundry. Live to the CMV universe, Kaiva would come out, the two would exchange words, and Dmitry Nurmagomedov with a cheap low blow, a kick right to the gonads, right to the fruit basket and the fucking schlanger. And then we'll proceed to on a brutal beatdown on Kaiva, so much so that Kaiva has actually received a minor concussion, but he has been cleared to compete by the CMV medical crew. So he's coming out here tonight to take on the big Russian, looking to get some payback, some revenge for himself. You don't have any faith in the Latvian. Kaiva was very impressive his first month here in CMV. Went on a 6-win streak, but took his first loss at the hands of Randy Borton some weeks back, and then, of course, fell out in the semifinals of the Light Heavyweight Championship tournament where he tapped out to Salim Ismail, so he needs that big win to get back to his winning ways. Otherwise, Dmitry Nurmagomedov going to hand him another loss. And passion. I'm going to have to change that tag fit on Azrael and Sean Kent. It actually amazes me how bad they fucked up tag matches this year. There's like 4 moves that don't glitch in tag action. And they're mostly the pin combo moves. There's only 3 of them. What up, Batman? Big Carvo fan. Topher, just in time for the main event. Dmitry Nurmagomedov, the big Russian who's been racking up them losses himself as of late. Another man who started off the season, his stay here in CMB, very strong with numerous victories, but falling out of the CMB Heavyweight Championship Tournament first round, he lost to Max Black. I'm alive, Topher. Dmitry Nurmagomedov might rue the day that he decided to kick Kaiva in the dick and balls. Excuse me, Topher. We had a steady 8 people here for a while. A couple of new guys came in. I don't know if they signed up, though, or if they followed. But Echo's been planting bombs, and that's all that matters, right? Ooh, what was that pain in my jaw right there? Sucking too much dick. But here comes Kaiva, the Latvian. This should be a better time for you, Topher. What is it, midday for you right now? Batman, you don't got work today, either, you said. You snuggle up with some CMV, nice and cozy in your bed. It's just what you need on a day off. Here we go. The main event of Reality Wrestling number 4. Our final pit stop before Point Break comes our way this Sunday. An absolutely stacked card from top to bottom. You are not going to want to miss it. By the way, Topher, I was able to download the arena after trying again last night, so it's good to go. Big old DDT by the Big Russian to kick things off. And a rake of the eyes. Seated position. That puts Kaiva in. Wrench in the neck now. Kaiva going to battle out of it. Back to his feet quickly. And a punch off to the midsection. Overhand hook. Goes for a jab to the midsection, perhaps. Dimitri having none of it. All of his force behind that Irish whip. Kaiva's spine cracking in the turnbuckles. Irish whip off the ropes. Rebounds into a big boot. Kaiva saw it coming. Counters the counter, the counter, the counter. I did not try downloading Dark Carnival. I didn't see that there was one up. If you upload it as Arena, that's always easier than Show. Because Show has to download all that other stupid shit with it. Out of the ring now. Kaiva is dispatched. Nurmagomedov. Not going to let him get a breather, though. Stays on the assault. Short arm shoulder block takes him off his feet. Excuse me. Count of 3 by Slappy. Topher, you didn't see it, but Slappy almost got killed earlier in the match. Fucking Alex Taylor kicked him right in the fucking head, trying to pick up a pin. He was down for like 5 minutes. Kaiva shooting low for a takedown. Takes a big knee from Nurmagomedov, though. Front headlock to retaliate. Count of 6 by Slappy here, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a double count out in the main event. 7. Oh, going for a choke slam counter into a DDT count of 8. 8 count by the referee. Kaiva going to break the count. Going to get that count out win. 9. 9. Can Dimitri break it? Dimitri, hurry! Oh my God! Literally at 10. That was clutch as fuck by Dimitri. I mean, you still got 3 days, Topher. If you want to go back and, like, touch it up and redo anything, it's still 3 full days until I need the arena. And now I have all the logos downloaded, so there shouldn't be any problem downloading a different arena. I like the arena, though. The arena looks good. The only thing that confuses me is, like, the tree things on the stage. It looks kind of out of place to me with, like, how the rest of the arena looks, but it looks good. Dimitri Nurmagomedov for the pendulum backbreaker. Single knee to the spine. Oh, now look at Nurmagomedov with the torture rack. Just contorting the spine over the shoulders. Looking to force the submission. Trying to break free. Gonna try and rake the eyes. No, he gets through. With a jump off of the side. And a big old DDT. Goes for a blow to the back of the head. Dimitri to his feet. Snapmare by Kaiva. Puts him in a seated position. And now lifts him high to the air with a reverse DDT. And nearly drives him through the canvas. And stomp down onto the face. Kaiva flops him onto his belly. Sizes him up. Bringing that knee right down into the temple. Dimitri in a bad way right now. Holding that noggin. He's not feeling great. Kaiva looking to take advantage of that. Brings him up to his feet. Into the corner he goes from behind. That's how Dimitri loves it, though, from behind. Takes him overhead with the fireman's carry. Double chop to the chest. The Latvian. There it is. Landslide by Kaiva. Into the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. And usually just one of those. Kaiva is known for finishing his matches up relatively quickly, like 2 to 3 minutes. He put down Bryce Hurt in like a minute. He put down Salvi in like 3 minutes at Milestone. But Dimitri Nurmagomedov is absorbing that. Oh, look at that. Big old shoulder block off the turnbuckle. Rebounds off the ropes. Double rebound. Just getting that cardio in real quick. Sam Valentine would be proud. Snaps the arm over the shoulder. The big Russian now. Then Irish Whip to put him in the corner. Now Kaiva tucking Dimitri between. I wasn't going for a falling powerbomb. That's new from Kaiva. I haven't seen him hit that before. 1, 2, just a 2 count. That was nasty. I was trying to figure out why there were leaves there. I didn't understand. I was like, what is this, homecoming? What's going on here? Lateral press by Dimitri. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Kaiva with an arm drag, flipping Dimitri overhead. This has been a very good matchup between these two here. Almost ended via count out. Dimitri literally got back into the ring as the ref was counting 10. Now look at these stomps down into the chest. Bison didn't win. Andrew Briggs beat Bison. Full Nelson slam. Bison been taking them L's because these puny matches mean nothing to him, you know? It's this Sunday at Point Break what matters. That #1 contenders match against Ryan Kent. That's what he cares about. That's what he's preparing for, you know? Chrissy came in here and every single call he started managing, he just started losing over and over again. The Chrissy curse is real. Up over the shoulders with a torture rack. The second time in this match will Kaiva be forced to submit. I believe he very well may. Middle of the ring, no holes for a rope break. And look at just Dimitri jumping up and down too. But Kaiva refusing to tap out, man. Counters again into a DDT. Lifts him up to his feet, looking for a suplex. Dimitri stalls it into one of his own. Justin Singh got that tag win, though. He pinned James, right? That's an accomplishment. That was a big win for the Undisputed Champion. Did you hear, though, Trouble? I don't think you're watching Genesis, but I went through the records, and if Justin Sane can retain against... Oh, wait a minute! Dimitri Nurmagomedov hopping up the top turnbuckle. We've seen this from him before. The Samoan drop. We call it the... Look at Kaiva's fucking thing hanging in his face. The Russian drop. 1, 2. Just what? Holy shit. But if Justin Sane is to retain against Xander Slate this Sunday, he will set 2 records, breaking his own. Currently, most title defenses is tied. Justin Sane and Hayden both at 4. If Sane retains against Xander, he'll make it 5. He'll set that record. And if he retains, he will tie his own record for the longest reigning champion. So he won't set it, but he'll tie his own record. Take one step closer to possibly breaking it at 6 months. So Justin Sane making history this Sunday yet again, as Kaiva with a wicked fisherman suplex there. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Everybody should start. When Schmidt becomes GM, he should make every single person wear a Schmitty shirt during the match. Oh, lifts him high up into the air. But Topher, he's going to have most defenses as a world champion. Wow. I see how it is. I thought you were a big Slate fan. Now look at this net crank. This has been a very good match. Honestly, I expect this to be a quick match. Either man getting the win. They're both dominant superstars, but they're just fucking hanging in there. Beating the hell out of each other. Dimitri running right into that German suplex. Kaiva. Oh, that Russian forearm combo. Dimitri is out, dude. Fucking ref, stop this, please. He's just died. He just killed him in the ring. Currently, Justin Sane has 4. If he retains against Xander Slate this Sunday, he will have 5. He'll set the record for most defenses as a world champion. He's currently tied with himself. Oh, big old crack to the jaw. What's this? This isn't the torture. It was torture rack position, but I believe he's going to go into the power bomb. And this might be it. 1, 2, 3, and it is. Dmitry Nurmagomedov with the win. What a victory for the big Russian, Dmitry Nurmagomedov, after a very hard-fought battle. Paul Devine winning a big match never means anything. Come on. Dmitry Nurmagomedov, though, after an absolute classic, gonna put down Kaiva. Certainly was no easy task. And that was the finish off of the torture rack into the power bomb. Ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha. Ba-bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Did. Taking one last look at the carnage he leaves in his wake. As ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for joining me. If you like what you saw, you want to see more, make sure you follow me. Yada, yada, yada. Point Break is this Sunday. That's the most important thing. So if you want to see that, check out the website, communityuniverse.4motion.com, exclamation point CMV in the chat, and get you a link over there. And I will see you guys just a few days' time, my friends.